Good morning, this is Bachmann 32-754 Alpha Sierra Fox. It's a class 570-57009. Direct rail service as Compass. Now, this locomotive is a digital locomotive with sound. It has a driver, cab lights. The one thing you do have to do with this, which I haven't had with another class 57 Bachmann, is you have to put the fans in, but that's not hard. 5-minute job, 3 screws each end, off it comes. It took me 5 minutes. Now the great thing about this locomotive is, as of the 1st of April 2022, I got it for £146.50 from TMC. They just sent me an email saying mega sale. They had 8, I bought 1, and by the next morning they were all gone. And it's always worth looking consistently at these model sites for these, because sometimes you do get cracking deals. And they're not stupid, these companies, because people that know they do cracking deals, you flick through and you end up buying something else that isn't a cracking deal because you think, oh, I would like that. So there is a theory behind it, I believe, and also they're getting rid of stock that it's probably paid for itself and it's just taking up shelf room. Anyway, this is fantastic, this locomotive. We're really pleased with it. Best bargain we've ever had, and it does loads and loads of sounds. And what I'll do is I will show you a picture, a slide of the instructions for the different sounds rather than go through them. Anyway, I hope you enjoy seeing this locomotive run, and thank you very much for watching.
As I said, here are the instructions for the different sounds this locomotive makes, and they really are superb. But the one that really sounds out is number 20, function 20, the station announcements. There's a few of these and we demonstrate one of them happening in the video. I hope these instructions have been helpful to those who are thinking about buying this locomotive or who have lost their own instructions. Thank you.
You do get snow ploughs with this, and you get a blanking chip so you can run it in just analog. And what we're going to do now is turn it round and bring it back. You've got to stop it first before you can change direction. This is a little bit more realistic. You do actually have to operate the brakes. It's similar to the class 44 we've got. It's a lot more challenging to drive. Now the fans that you put in, they don't go round, but do you need that? Are you actually going to see them spinning in the locomotive? In my view, it's just a gimmick. I think it's better to have a driver, because all trains have drivers. So, but everything's subjective. People buy what's right for them. Okay, now we're going to do the sidings test. We're using speed step 128. These are controlled by analog point motors, and they are Insel Frog points. There are no bus bars going underneath here. The power is coming from the main track. What speed are we running at?
15.
15, top speed 128. And you can see it's absolutely fine. You have to let it stop and put the brake on. There we go. It's so realistic, this loco. Do you want to change C31? I think that's C31 that point. No, back again. C32. And can you bring the loco back, please? Perfect. And we're taking it into a slightly different siding now. And can we put it on speed step 10? So we're slowing it down. And as I say, these are all Pico Insel Frog points. Do you want to give us a blast of the horn? And another horn, or is that a bit more complicated? It's got loads of horns, this locomotive. It's fantastic. Not only is it the cheapest digital locomotive I've ever bought with sound, and put it on 5. This is speed step 5. Put it on 2. That's speed step 2. Put it on 5, please. As I say, these are all over Insel Frog points. We don't want to be here all day. Do you want to put it on 10, please? And you can see this is effortless. This is a real boogie. This loco really is a class act. As I say, they're all Pico Insel Frog points, so we're pretty cool with that. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do the curve point Insel Frog points test with this locomotive. Speed step 1 to 8. And what speed are we running on?
18.
18. Top speed's 1 to 8, we're running on 18. Right, radius 2 set track point, it's coming into now. Radius 2 curve point on the radius 2. Radius 2 curve point on the radius 2. Can I get a flange squeal, please? There we go. Susan's got the hang of changing direction now. Can we have the horn, please? And can we bring it out on 5? Okay, now top speed is 1 to 8. This is speed 5. Coming out through radius 2 curve points. And you can see there's no stuttering. There's no stopping, there's no loss of power, and as I've said before in my other videos, Insel Frog points are fine with digital. Anybody tells you they are not, they are lacking in knowledge. And this loco is absolutely fantastic. Okay, increase it to 10 please. What I like about this loco is it's come with the a nice volume. Normally we have to mess around with volume on them, whereas this we haven't had to, which is quite nice. When it's gone through, do you want to close that entrance point and then bring it straight towards me, please? It's going to change direction. As I say, this is not, on some digital locomotives you press change direction, it does it. With this, you've got to stop it and actually drive it. Which does give you far more of an interactive experience. We had a little stutter then. Dirt on the track maybe. But you can see it runs nice. Okay, we're running this just to give it a little bit of variety with our nuclear flask containers. Which are lightly weathered. Bear in mind I could send this back to TMC and pay 30 quid and they'll weather it for me. Value weathering. Which is very, very good value. Very good value. Now you're going to see the loco go through the points crossover. And as I say, this is superb. Now the Acura scale, I think, is the pronunciation for these nuclear flask containers, and they normally have a double header doing this. However, I've seen pictures of one loco pulling them, so it is what it is. Okay, I'm trying to give you as much as a panorama as I can as this loco comes round. Bargain of the century. And as I've said, I prefer these Bachmann locomotives because they have a driver in them. And they have cab lights which the driver does turn on and off themselves. They are not automatic. Here's another panorama for you. We're going to slow down in a second, I hope. If you listen carefully, you'll like this as it passes through. Pretty good, eh? And that's from the train. Sorry, the diesel locomotive. Here we are, we've got it pulling in the other direction, pulling a mineral train. The wagons are Bachmann, they came weathered, we added the mineral. And here we are, we're going to go through the points crossover. I think the digital side of this that's most impressed me is the fact that you can simulate a voice call as it's going through the station. I've never seen that. Well, none of my other digital locomotives do that, so I think that's pretty cool. I would have been pleased with this if I'd have paid full retail. And I have on a few of my locomotives that I've pre-ordered. You can hear it's got a straining sound, and what that is we've got it set on heavy load. It really is a fantastic piece of kit. We are really impressed with this. Now what you can do with this is make the sound fade in and out, which you'll hear now. That's pretty cool, rather than just on and off. It's very, very good. Okay, now we're going through the radius 2 curve point, tightest part of my track. And you can see no problem at all. Here we are, the tightest part of my track. Even though we got this at a super bargain price, I'd be happy with this if I'd paid 260 quid, which is what I've paid for a lot of my digital locomotives with sound. For us, it's fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed this review of this locomotive. Thank you very much for watching. And as I said, at full retail, it's a fantastic locomotive. Thank you.